breaking election news. You're gay if you voted. The polls,
No!
the polls show that
Fuck!
100% of voters
Fuck!
in 100% of precincts are homosexual men.
Turns out you're a fucking loser and this country sucks.
I'm fucking
Oh, we just found this out yesterday.
Anyways, we pushed this one so we could,
So we could...
So we could provide
the last election, I guess,
detailed results.
we did it right after the election. I don't know. I guess we were mad or something. I don't remember what
Yeah, I
happened.
think
yeah.
so.
Simpler
And,
times.
Yeah.
I mean, I was 28 years old, so that was the last year of
I was only 41.
yeah
Yeah.
You were 28? No.
Yeah.
You were 27.
27.
27.
I don't know, something like that. The same fucking.
Same shit. Almost
27 is the end of being young. 28 is the beginning of being old.
28. Where'd you read that?
Doesn't it feel
In the
that way?
Sisterhood of the Traveling
Doesn't it
Pants?
feel that way?
The sisterhood of the black guy they all pass around.
Yeah.
The yayas.
They run a train.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to be passed around. I would love to be for the whole team. You know the way rappers say a woman is for the team?
Like Superhead.
Like Superhead? I would love to be for
You want
the
to
whole
be
team.
you want to be
of women.
tried out by a group of women.
I
Yeah.
would love that, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Like-
to be...
Like
Just
a bachelorette
turned
party,
out.
they rent a cabin. I get a small bedroom. We all have pancakes together. They all suck my dick. I eat their pussies for a long time till my jaw hurts.
Yeah.
See, every woman I have sex with, I tell them afterwards, now, I could kill you at any point. Your life belongs to me.
And I'm
Really?
choosing not to.
Only after you have sex with them.
Yes.
Okay.
And I give them a ring that glows when I need a favor.
Oh.
And it's not necessarily sexual.
They only know each other because one will say to the other,
Are you a friend of
the
Nick?
sun is shining.
Uh,
And then the other responds, the ice is slippery.
Oh, okay.
I've never had sex, but I imagine if I did,
right.
This
That would
is-
be
That
your...
would be the thing that kind of.
this would be
Wow.
my move.
That's smart, dude.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
And let every woman know that you've used them.
Yeah, my
they are
s-
no more good.
My sex move is following women around and then entrapping them into a grand scheme of mutual favors among a network of children of the night.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
That's
the shadow knows.
Yeah, they all get little fucking nicknames.
Well, I'm the shadow.
You're the shadow. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, anyway, that's Nick's thing. My thing, if you're a group of, if you're, let's say 3 to 7 women, whatever, and all of you sort of want to fuck me, and you're having some kind of girls' weekend, let me know. I'm also willing to financially pitch in. We can split it. That's the thing. As a groupie, as someone who's going to get tried out, I'm actually, you don't have to pay for my stuff. I'll pay my own way. I just want to get fucked by all, 6 or 7 friends at a time. So
Yeah.
anyway, and that's the kind of America that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have made possible for our children.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe, shout out. Yeah, I didn't watch any of this shit. I got fucking stoned and watched
I watched it all
Aqua
last
Teen
night.
and Rick and Morty.
I put it on in the background while working out, getting a little exercise in,
Nice.
and I forget what I was watching. It was because you use Apple TV. It's like click here, it just gets it for you,
Yeah.
which is nice. So I don't know if it was ABC, but they're talking about how Trump did way better with black men than
Yeah, with every
And
I feel
Hispanic
like-
men,
Oh, yeah.
too.
Oh, he
Yeah.
nailed it with it. And they, like, I don't know if I forget who they had on ABC, but he's like he's all but saying the fucking N-word. Where he's like, well, Trump's message of get money, I'ma get mine, that resonates with these people. And it's like, you better hope no one pulls that clip. I mean, that's like one of the most racist things I've seen on TV.
Yeah.
You see, Donald
Yeah.
Trump
His-
has hoes.
The problem is that they're boop.
When he projects a certain type of values.
As we all know, black men are incapable of understanding anything other than money and
Other
pussy.
than money and buying and selling pussy.
And so when I, as a man on television, try to
Yeah.
think about what could possess a black man to vote for the racist orange bad man, it must be that he is and then I don't know
That word.
Yeah, insert whatever slur you want.
Yeah.
Sure. That's pretty good. One thing I saw was that apparently Hispanic people came out big Mr. Trump.
In Miami.
No, not just in Miami.
Well, Hispanic men came out more than.
And I think it's
4
because
years
he
ago.
called Joe Biden a socialist, and there's no way that's it.
Yeah, no.
That's what they said about Venezuelans.
If that's
mean,
the case,
the
then why the fuck
Cubans-
would any of them vote for Bernie Sanders?
the Cubans,
he did-
maybe, but not like the
I don't
rest
know
of-
if he did well with Cubans.
He definitely did. The fuck? He won
Bernie?
Florida. Oh, no. I mean, Trump.
Yeah, no, he did. I mean, Trump definitely did, but Bernie did well with Hispanics in like Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
He did well with like Mexican
They're
Americans.
all the same.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
responded to Biden's message of it's time to get tacos
Yep.
and let's take a nap.
In a Despacito.
That's basically what that guy said.
Sleepy Joe.
A lot of Hispanics are voting for Donald Trump, and the only thing I could imagine is that he looks like a big pile of what's an I don't even
What?
I can't even think of a fucking orange Spanish
An orange
food.
Spanish thing.
Whatever.
Aranya.
What the fuck is that?
Whatever. Swing and a miss.
I think that's an
Fuck it.
orange.
What? Oh, that's not good enough.
I don't remember Spanish, unfortunately.
What about Spanish foods?
Uh,
Flan. He looks kind of like.
he
flan.
looks like an arroz con pollo.
a
his-
roast con penis.
His
That's what
message
you eat.
of take a nap under a tree while drunk
Yeah.
it resonates with
When he posted that taco bowl from Trump Tower, the Mexicans loved it. They ate it up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess Joe, you sleepy ass Joe's gonna win.
The fix is in.
The Democrats kinda got their pussies waxed everywhere else.
At 4 a.m. last night, it looked like Donald Trump was going to be reelected.
See, that's
president,
why I fucking slept
and then
through
we
it.
all went to bed. Earlier or then, and then woke up, and Joe Biden apparently in the middle of the night had become the president.
Nice.
Yeah,
but I mean now Democrats are just they lost. They're not.
it's the
winning
worst
Senate.
case scenario.
They lost in the
It
House.
is the worst case scenario.
McConnell has
now
the
there's gonna
Senate.
now there's gonna be 4 years of like fucking just this laptop Senate investigation after Senate investigation of this fucking
Into
laptop
Hunter.
bullshit.
Yeah.
All of the shit
Whose
Hunter,
only crime is getting pussy.
all the shit Hunter did, by the way,
Oh, yeah, it's
was
true.
legalized last night.
Yeah.
You can go to half the states in the country and get your dick sucked by
That's
a crack
true.
smoking 8-year-old.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
true.
From what I understand,
Hunter's Law is what
Yeah.
they call that. You get pussy from any child as long as they're addicted to crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And your dad is the vice president.
I mean, basically, Trump served his purpose. He gave them a 6-3 on the court, and they held the Senate, and they're probably in the midterms going to get the House back.
Who's saying my man Trump's not coming back like fucking Grover Cleveland though?
Oh,
Or
4
Garfield,
years
or whoever
later?
the fuck it was.
I think it's it's Garfield.
It's
Cleveland.
It's
Garfield.
Garfield Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grover's from
the
Sesame
lasagna
Street.
party.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I like the sound of the lasagna party.
Dude, Trump's coming back with a hard ass dick in 4 years to run, which might be funny. He might just fuck up the Republicans, but whatever, man. This shit is gay.
Did you know that Martin Lawrence shared a Cumtown clip on his Facebook page?
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Shut up. Don't. Are you lying to me
I'm
right
serious.
now? 'Cause there's certain things
Noah
I can't.
Cohen told me.
What was
Who?
the clip?
He's like this guy gay, and it's used talking about your life.
Oh,
Martin
man.
said that about me?
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan.
He's like, this guy is what we call in the federale community a gay guy.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
I got
That
so
hurts.
excited that Martin Lawrence has heard Cumtown, dude.
No, he did. It was like us talking about that stand-up bit where he has this like the either a sock or a rag in his crotch.
Yes.
And he pulls it out and wipes his
yes,
head.
yes.
And
The
they posted
king.
that, and then it cuts to him doing it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that
God.
rocks.
Yeah.
Salute.
What an
I couldn't
honor.
see it because I'm still banned from Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook.
I just
either,
got
but-
back on Facebook because I've been perusing Facebook Marketplace.
for what?
For
Cock
there
to
is
suck.
there is gold on Facebook Marketplace.
I didn't know they had cock to
No,
suck.
shut
on
up. I'm not
Facebook
looking at that.
Marketplace.
It's actually you can't get cock. I looked, but no, there's great stuff out there.
Like what?
If you need a car, you should get it on Facebook Marketplace.
they got furniture.
furniture. Yeah, it's Craigslist has actually become like.
Well,
people
ever since
know
you
what
couldn't
they're-
get pussy on Craigslist,
yeah,
it's
Craigslist
really
is,
fell off.
is now fancier than Facebook Marketplace.
You got to find people selling like dishware sets and be like, how much for one of the forks? And then they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then You're like, oh, you're in Astoria? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm in Princeton. I can be there in 2.5 hours.
Right.
I'm driving up. I'm getting in the
I'm
car.
driving
now.
up. Wink, wink.
I'm already in the vehicle.
So we're gonna figure this out, one way or the other.
I'm gonna turn my shit up here.
One way or another, I will get some butt.
7 inches shoved all the way up my ass, getting fucked in church.
7
inches. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
The one thing that is kind of
I
nice.
wish my dick was 7 inches, mate.
Mhm.
That would be awesome.
I can't believe you'd let me get fucked in the ass. Dad, chill out.
Oh, he's getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, I don't know. Eric, you're staying late at the church to get fucked in the ass? You know my dad has Alzheimer's. And that's now I got to make that everybody's pride. That's all I remember. That mom was a bitch.
Fucking whore.
She was the real Skylar.
Yeah.
You know, what'd be cool is the Seventh Heaven Breaking Bad mashup where Eric Campbell finds out that he has cancer, so he becomes a Satanist.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
He stops being Christian.
He starts a satanic metal.
Well, it
band.
becomes he's like, I gave you everything, and you gave me fucking melanoma that I had to get removed from my ankle.
Oh, so it's just melanoma.
Yeah, and I had to spend $30 on a copay to get melanoma removed from my ankle. Fuck you, God. Seventh heaven, now that fucking hell. He's gone. He's just it's seventh hell.
Seventh hell, yeah.
Seventh
the seventh
hell.
circle.
And he's like, now I worship Satan.
Yeah.
And the governor of the town they live in, which that town has a governor.
Okay.
And he stops by and he's like, listen, I heard you're doing something a little different with your church. I'm up for re-election and I need some power to help me. So we're gonna team up, you, me, and Jesse Pinkman, who was one of your altar boys, who was very promising, but he was molested so much that he got into making child pornography. And Eric Campbell's like, you help me, we team up. I know the science, and you something else. You
know the
whatever
streets.
you have the premise, the other side of the premise of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And
Jesse knew the trade.
Right.
Jesse was a dealer.
Yes, so I'm the
I'll
one
fuck
that
the kids.
I'll fuck the
and
kids.
you sell the child
and
pornography.
you sell the child
Oh,
pornography,
okay.
Jesse.
That works.
And then they work their way up the Democratic Party. And
Whoa.
yeah, and so he's like, he's making all this fucking money on the side selling child slaves to Hillary Clinton,
Yep.
Hunter Biden, and all these guys.
Sure.
Oh,
And the wife is like, Eric, you're supposed to be praying. You know,
Right.
Dad has Alzheimer's.
Right.
You know, my dad, he's got Alzheimer's.
Yep.
And he's
he's
like,
like-
I'm about to forget my fucking dick in your mouth if you don't shut up. I'm the one who knocks.
That pussy loose.
I'm the one who There's two sets of footprints on the beach, and then it's in. He has to go into the Southwest and deal with like Danny Trejo for some reason,
Yep.
or whoever the Hispanic guy.
Gustavo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What does Gustavo run? He
It's
just makes like the little Eucharist crackers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Gustavo?
Gus Fring,
Gus
Oh,
Fring.
nice.
the Chicken King.
Yeah. Who had a boyfriend that he made meth with or something? And then
Oh, he was
Is
gay.
that the backstory?
I don't think he was gay.
I
I just think he
I haven't
tucked his
seen it.
shirt in. You haven't seen Breaking Bad?
No, we said this 2 episodes ago.
I
man.
forget what. I don't listen, dude. You know.
Yeah.
this. We've
Yeah, but my
established that.
conversations with your friend, you don't fucking remember?
No.
Everything you say to me off mic, I remember.
He's thinking about pictures of himself that he's seen. He's having fond memories of pictures of himself that he's seen. And then occasionally a joke you say will seep into his subconscious, and then his
And
brain
then
will go,
they'll-
remember to repeat that verbatim 2 days later. as if
4
it was
days
my idea."
later. Yes, indeed. Listen, it's not a life I chose. It's a life that chose me.
Mm-hmm. 7th penis.
I'm the one who fucks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember other breaking. What else can we jam into that bit?
The son,
Sometimes this show's like shoveling coal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the son who his legs don't work.
He had a retarded son,
Who wants
Yeah.
to change his name to
Walt.
Flynn?
Walt Jr.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So that kid's on crutches. Simon's on crutches.
Simon's on crutches.
Because,
yeah.
but the dad broke his legs for being gay.
What do you do?
And he's like, I don't want you walking into the boys' bathroom. And he's
Well,
like, okay, Dad.
Why does he talk that way?
From sucking cock.
So he was gay.
Yeah, well, that's it. Eric walked in on him. Eric walked in. He's like, why are you using my child pornography tools?
To do something even more disgusting.
Yeah,
Being gay, to be gay.
to be gay by choice instead of sacrificing children to your satanic energy.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah. At home, he doesn't do anything freaky, but on the
Mhm.
job,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only source for satanic power.
This is going to be life under a Biden administration.
What
That's
is-
gonna be every show.
you're gonna have to fuck.
We're gonna be. We're
Oh.
gonna
You have
be-
to be a Satanist.
They're changing all the shows to be that.
Mm.
And we're only going to be able to listen to Tupac because it's Kamala's favorite and only rapper she knows.
That's right.
Kamala, yeah.
Those videos are just fucking
She
awful.
rocks. Yeah.
Who is your
But-
favorite living rapper? Tupac.
When they asked her about smoking weed, yeah.
weed.
You know how I like to get down at the cookout?
Mhm.
Ugh.
I don't know if that's exactly what she said.
That's what
but-
she said.
Yeah.
No verbatim.
She's somehow less of a black woman than Hillary Clinton.
Hillary had the hot sauce.
Mhm.
That's true.
I keep a bottle of hot sauce in my pussy.
Sister Hillary.
In Africa, they call her Sister Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's so funny that she had to drop out before anyone like voted.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She was that shitty at being
The last,
and she's vice president now.
the last, like maybe,
Although she
Fun
could,
thing-
she could catch this Salich.
maybe the last fun thing that could happen is assuming they wrap up all the court stuff in the next couple of weeks. We could get senioritis Trump, lame duck Trump.
That's true.
Just maybe he'll go goth, maybe he'll go sad. You know, there are a lot of
What if he tried to have a big ass statue of himself built?
yeah. he
That would
tries
be
to-
awesome.
He tries to
Like a
cram in.
medieval ass king.
He tries to cram in all of his plans that
He should spend like $1 million having a sign put up on top of the White House. It isn't unfurled until the day he leaves. It just says "Gay Guy Central." Just like a big Hollywood sign. Like, oh, I made one last change. I hope you like it.
Yeah, he's like, you can have this one seat on Supreme Court back, but this
Mm.
stays.
What the fuck were people doing like outside the White House last night, like ready to get into fights?
Were they?
Yeah, there
Were
were like
they?
two opposing crowds outside the White House,
really.
Yeah.
and it's like, just go do this shit in your town.
Mhm.
I know.
What the fuck
Yeah,
do you think is gonna
They're
happen?
not from DC. If they were from DC, they would be fucking like khaki losers or fucking actual.
They're
black
hill.
people that
They're
are
hill
not gonna
people.
fight.
Yeah.
They're not going to fight over Donald Trump. They wouldn't be fucking.
When Obama won, I was in college, and we walked over to the White House to yell and say, like, "Fuck you, Bush! You gotta
Nice.
go." And I saw a bunch of titties that night.
Really?
Chicks were showing their titties.
Did you get any?
It was
Obama?
maybe the happiest
Goddamn,
America has
I
ever
wish
been.
that was me.
I do too, man.
I hear that story and I think, wow, I wish that could have been me.
I honestly
dude,
do.
honestly,
Seeing breasts at 2:00 in the morning.
Sounds pretty
honestly,
cool.
at 20 years old, it was very cool.
Yeah, my dick was hard when Obama won.
It was very cool.
Did you get any?
That
Obama
was probably the
pussy?
happiest America has ever been in
Did
my
you get
life.
any Obama pussy?
That night, I think I actually may have.
Wow.
Potentially. Yes, I did. But I had a girl that I was...
Oh, doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It wasn't... Like, we didn't meet at Obama.
You didn't, and none of those girls that were flashing tits sucked you off.
No, I was too afraid to ask.
Would you have gotten? Oh, dude, you
I didn't
can't get-
have any confidence.
You're never gonna get anything unless you ask for it.
Not
Adam.
20-year-old me. That was probably my lowest confidence.
I think I was in the process of blowing it with a girl when Obama was elected.
I have no idea, which means I was probably drunk.
Yeah, you were
I
definitely.
remember
I
the
was
night. I
hammered.
remember the night of the inauguration, but I don't remember election night at all.
Election night, we were hammered.
I was
Yeah.
at my
Yeah.
friend Stevie's house, and our friend Costa was like, "They're about to shoot Obama." He was like, "Bang!" He was watching the fucking speech, and he just kept going, "Bang!" He was trying to like.
Oh yeah,
call-
this speech was. Remember in Colorado?
I mean, but yeah,
He did it
everyone.
at Mile High Stadium. It was pretty epic.
Yeah, I mean, he dragged his nuts across.
And then the dream was
They
over.
really should just bring The Apprentice back tomorrow.
Absolutely.
God.
While he's in office.
Can you imagine
shoot
the
it in the
ratings?
Oval Office?
He should make, and he will, obviously, because he was president. He should be enriched to a just disgusting degree. He should become
He's
an
gonna-
overnight,
He's gonna cake. He's gonna make so much.
like
money
make $50 billion,
He will, dude.
and then buy the state of Wisconsin entirely.
He
And
maybe
then turn it into like just velvet.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
It's just velvet everywhere.
What I feel like we should all just agree as Americans, just to lie to him, like knock it, like chloroform Trump. Right?
What he should do is get out, immediately just walk around grabbing women by the pussy, and then Joe Biden pardons him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then-
to show that it's about
The
being
respect for the
bipartisan.
audience.
You gotta have unit to be the same with each other. You gotta, I mean, today he's going and he'll grab somebody on the, but it doesn't matter if it's Tom, Dick, or Harry. You gotta. When we have, thank you for voting for me.
and that is my promise.
Yeah.
And to the America to the end.
They're getting mad at him for grabbing. They say he grabbed somebody, but if you're going around grabbing people, there's going to be a record of it, and they're going to have the records. It skips, it
And
scratches.
with the record,
And that's what hip hop sounds like. My recollection. We all remember back in the hip hop days, a lot of crime. And was that the best answer? My bill? There's a lot of bills. Did they have mistakes? You can't. It's on Tuesday. You can't even.
come back Friday.
It's Comeback Friday. It's down at Ruby Tuesdays. Where you come in and you say, I'll call you a faggot, and if you have a good comeback, then you eat pussy for free all night. Pick any waitress, she's yours. We'll fucking lather her up with honey barbecue sauce all over her pussy, and you can be like a pig in a slop. That's what they used to say. When I first came to Dover, when I ran for biggest dick in Dover, they didn't even have Buffalo Wild Wings back then. You had to go around in your car and find a waitress, and you hold her down, and you call your friend on a party line. Back then, you had to crank the telephone, and you'd say, "Bring over the honey barbecue sauce. I'm trying to eat pussy." And Biden delivering his victory speech tonight.
a return to normalcy.
Democracy has been restored.
Fascism has been
Fascism
defeated.
is defeated, and America is safe for at least another 4 years. And we now go back to the president, who's now demonstrating how he would eat the pussy with his hand. You gotta be. They said, "Oh, stay away from the sides because the sides is like a crust on a peanut butter jelly sandwich." We don't remember that. You'd be a kid and tell your mom, "Hey, Mama, cut off the crust here." But what happens to the crust? You feed it to the retarded brother you have in the attic, locked up there, and it was his genes that probably caused the Hunter situation. I love him to death, but I look at him and I say, Hunter, you've got Scooter's violence in him.
Uncle Scooter.
You've got Uncle Scooter's violence in him. We used to blow cigar smoke up through the floorboard cracks and drive him nuts. You could hear him up there bashing his head against the joist. Biden continuing his victory speech here tonight.
The funniest part is how mad Hillary Clinton probably is.
Mm-hmm.
That even fucking
Dude, here's
Joe
the thing.
Biden.
Biden probably safely say that he won at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? And It wasn't a blowout at all.
No, he squeaked by.
And the reason it wasn't, the reason the Democratic Party is in such a bad spot now, and if he had lost, it would have 100% been Hillary Clinton's fault
100%.
for running in 2016. The mess of the Democratic Party was created by Hillary Clinton's insistence on running in 2016.
Despite half of everybody hating her.
Yeah.
And even the people that like her not being, like, thrilled.
Yeah.
But she's a girl boss.
No, I was,
And, you know, she deserved it.
Mm.
She was owed it.
it was her time. No, I was saying.
Which also you can say now is that Donald Trump got more votes than Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, he
That is
beat
true.
Hillary.
He
beat
won
her.
the electoral
Fair
college,
and square.
and he also got more votes.
Yeah,
If you add up both election, it's almost double. It's more than double what she
it's
got.
true.
That's going to be his speech.
Yeah.
I beat her again,
If you
folks.
think about both, if you have two elections, I did two of them. People voted for me twice as much as Joe Biden did. If you add them up, so it'd be the popular vote. People voted for me twice. The only people voting for Joe twice are the ones that forgot they already voted. That's why they like him. Sleepy Joe. He's got a retarded brother, you know.
Scooter.
He kept
you guys
it.
ever heard
This
of
is
Scooter?
true. This is true. He had him in an attic. They beat him to death with bricks. They wanted to get rid of him. I wouldn't do that with my family. If I had a retarded brother, we'd put him in the yard.
Put him in the yard. Get him a nice costume to wear.
Brought to you by Cushy Dreams.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys
Do you
wanna
have a retarded brother that you want to calm down?
You guys want to talk about your experience with Cushy Dreams
What?
while I piss you out of my deems?
Go out for
Pissy
it. Go for
Dickens.
it. Listen, it's a stressful time to be an American. Everyone's having election anxiety. Right?
Sure.
You know,
If
everyone.
only there was something like weed
Uh-huh.
that calmed you the fuck down, but didn't make you anxious.
That's the thing. Is like weed.
And that doesn't exist. But there is something that's shittier than weed, and will give you sort of a buzz, and
Yeah.
that's Cushy Dreams.
Mhm.
That's high quality CBD. You want to fucking smoke that shit. You want to make CBD edibles.
Mhm.
I guess you can. You know, those are your options.
Weed is basically legal in this country right now, and there's really no reason for a workaround. But in case that you're still
In
afraid,
case you're in like
that you
fucking
can
Montana or something.
no, I think Montana, like, it's legal too. I think it's legal.
No.
I think there were like 5 states that went for Trump that legalized it.
Damn, nice. Legalize it.
I think everyone's for it.
But-
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Adam is probably wrong, but what's important that you do is that you go to you get Cushy Dreams. Whether you can buy legal weed or not, you know it's definitely legal. CBD. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not even gonna have to.
You
look
don't
that
even.
up.
You don't have to look at a book or anything.
You don't have to
to learn
double-check.
the law.
You don't have to make a fucking Google search.
Take
None of that
Staub's
shit.
word for it.
Don't go to Google unless you're searching, Christina Ricci breasts.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of shit you should be searching on Google, not is weed legal in my fucking state. So, get Cushy Dreams, which we know is legal, and it smells like high quality marijuana. It tastes like it,
Mm-hmm.
but it does, and it smokes like it too.
Oh,
But you
it
don't-
smokes
It
big.
smokes big. And if you're a fucking loser who hangs out with guys that smoke a lot of weed,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep getting embarrassed, well, guess what? Just buy a bunch of CBD Cushy Dreams,
Mhm.
smoke that, make it seem
Yeah.
like
Make and
you puff loud.
yeah, and put that in the sife and see which one of the losers want to pretend that they're high.
Right.
You know, and then you can punch them in the balls and say this was.
I got a nice little lamp for my living room, so it's real dark in my apartment now,
Nice.
except for this lamp. And
You
I
got
sit
like a
there and
moody lamp.
I sit there and I smoke my CBD pre-rolls by myself.
I love
That's
it.
nice, dude.
Yeah.
So if you want to be fucking moody like Nick, if you want to be like a fucking mysterious fucking guy from the 30s or some shit, but with CBD, with Cushy Dreams, go to KUSHY dreams.com, cushydreams.com.
And tell them Cumtown sent you.
And put in promo code CUM or Cumtown or Cumtown20 or something. And if you do that, you'll get 20% or 15% off your
There
first
I am
order.
smoking in my office,
Mm-hmm.
and she walks in like a tall glass of, they used to call it hoo-ha milk. Remember that?
I do.
That's where the mailman would come by and bring all the milk to everybody, and he would bring it to your mom or your aunt, and she would fuck him. And that's
She would suck his cock and she would spit it into the rest of the bottle.
She would hide his cum in the milk so your dad wouldn't find out. That's what they called
That's
hoo-ha.
the only way to hide it.
That was what they called hoo-ha milk. And then your dad would come home and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong? Why does this milk taste so bad?"
It tastes horrible.
And your mom would say,
like bubble gum and a penis.
and your mom would say, "Nothing."
Why is it what's floating up here?
Mm-hmm. President Biden.
It's just nice to feel like the president is in control again.
Yeah, just
Has decorum once more.
yeah, just the president of China listening on like a headset and like his eyes just going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Much apologies, but I do not know what you are saying.
Thanks for the congratulations.
Cushy Dreams, promo code CUMTOWN or CUMTOWN20.
That's right. For
Mhm.
15 or 20% off.
For 15 or 20% off. Did you talk about all the different lines there?
Dude, they got fucking
They got-
hustle. They got energy. They got dream.
Yeah, they got relaxed.
They
or
got
something.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Which Adam he smokes with his asshole before he gets absolutely pounded.
Mhm.
He has the bull top that he rents. Who he gets off of TaskRabbit. Hits his workaround. He hires hot guys off TaskRabbit.
Eat
Mhm.
ass
They-
rabbit.
From Ask Grabbit, which is gay TaskRabbit.
Yeah.
And they blow Cushy Dreams relax smoke. They shotgun into his asshole.
It's promo code CUMTOWN.
It relaxes it. It opens up better than poppers.
3 lines, private reserve, ultra premium, and premium.
The good shit, brother.
Wow.
Every can size 3.5 grams, AKA an eighth.
Mm-hmm.
They used to call it an 8 ball. And we would get it. We would go out to the club, and you'd be dressed up like a policeman or a Native American, and you get an 8 ball, and you take it into the bathroom. And this was before it's not the new bathrooms. You still had the guys. They were hanging out with guys and girls. They didn't have cocks.
Back before our women had cocks.
This is probably the worst Joe Biden impression.
No,
It's not bad.
Sounds just like it, man.
I can't even. I've never been hard. They say get hard, and it's you don't even have your penis. You don't even wipe your penis after you pee. I wipe my penis. Donald Trump is saying he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't wipe his penis. And is that the kind of the kind of guy? Yes, you got to wipe your penis.
God
Is
damn.
it, you know how like everybody was like Donald Trump's going to be good for comedy, and I said no, he won't.
No,
Right.
he was
Biden
very
will
bad.
be great for comedy.
Biden's
Yeah.
gonna rock.
This will be the inverse,
Yeah.
and it's bad news for girls
Oh no, they have to
because
stop.
they don't know how to do comedy.
Well, the one thing I say that did soothe me while I was, watching all that election stuff and getting anxious was some hard political satire from Sarah Cooper from Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So that I will say that it was nice to calm me down to see somebody take it to Trump by repeating what he said and not doing.
Is
much
that the
else.
lip sync girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
It
She's
looks like
huge
high
now.
quality marijuana, by the way.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got that part.
And it's grown in California and Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, but yeah, that's good.
And
It's Cali.
It's independently lab tested.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
It's not part of some big conglomerate of labs. It's its own. So it's a little lab, a mom and pop lab. You can trust their fucking.
They used to
shit.
call them. They call them mom and pop stores. They call them poop and pee stores. I remember that
They used to.
because
Yeah,
you go in
You go in
during
there, get a soda.
in the hard times and the hard knock days, back when you had to squeeze 2 pennies together to get a piece of pussy. You go in a poop and pee store. You get a loaf of bread. It comes with a turd. And you take the turd home and you put it on the mantle above the fireplace and you wait till it dried out and you put candles in it, and that was Hanukkah. That's how we did Hanukkah in our household.
Joe, you're Catholic. You never went to you never had Hanukkah.
Well, we did Hanukkah. back then Catholics were Jews. Back in those days, you got the Catholic Church was actually the Jewish church, and the Jewish church was the bank. The Jews back then, those were just guys who had jobs. And then the Catholics, they all got jobs, and the Jews, they had to leave. Now they became guys who just missed the bank. And then we gave them their own country, so as I understand it. So, well, they say, old Joe, we got to tell you something now. The Jews got their own country.
So you're gonna need to start a church for yourself.
You're gonna have everybody's gonna have their own church inside their house. I promise.
Everybody gets their own church.
We're talking about how Donald Trump's going to get rid of pre-existing conditions. We're going to put a tiny church in everybody's house with little figurines, and it opens up, and you can see here's the steeple, and here's all the people. And you can do it on your hands.
And that will be the church.
Yeah, you could do it on. Everybody's got 2 hands. They can make a tiny church.
Make a tiny church.
And we're going to make the tiny church. Open it up. Here's all the people.
There's the people. In a similar way, what's the other one where you do that and it's a baby's dick?
It's a pussy.
No.
Where you put your 2 hands together
No,
and
it's
open it up.
it's the baby. Yeah, it's here's the baby. Here's the diaper. And then
Right.
Oh yeah, that
Which-
one.
somebody did that to me when I was like. I remember my parents, we went to, it was something where you like listen to a sales pitch for a timeshare and you get like
Nice.
free tickets to Busch Gardens.
Right, hell yeah.
So we went and did that, and they just put like the children in the room like for an entire day while like your parents
Right,
have
right,
to like
right.
pretend to be interested in
Right.
a timeshare or whatever. And there was some kid there that like did the baby penis thing.
Right.
And I was like, sir, that is one of the funniest things I've
Oh,
ever
dude. When I first got to that one, I was like,
yeah.
oh my fucking God.
Put her there.
It was also too. He was like old. I was probably like in kindergarten or 1st grade.
Right,
and This
right.
was like somebody in like 3rd or 4th grade.
a mature.
So I was
adult.
like, this is a grown man.
Yeah.
This is an adult male wising me up to the world.
Dude. What was the rhyme, though? I'm forgetting it.
It was. He just said, "Here's the baby. Here's the diaper. Open the diaper." Psst.
Maybe that was
Made like a
all it-
piss
Oh,
noise.
he's pissing all
And it's
over
pissing
you.
all
I
over.
remember
your
there
face.
being
Oh.
a piss noise.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, ha ha ha! I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. A lot of people think I'm a baby because I wear a diaper. Just because you wear a diaper doesn't mean you're. Look, there's a lot of different kinds of babies. Sometimes you say baby and you mean a pretty girl.
That's true.
You see a pretty girl and you say, "There's a baby right there." And we go live to the president. and the president now is addressing the nation.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Respect. Can't wait to watch the speech.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to get all those kids from the pool from the Corn Pop video.
Mm-hmm.
Get them back there. It's so funny how bored those kids look in that video.
Mm-hmm. It would be
Just
funny.
wearing little kid bikinis.
It would be funny if he's sworn in and there's like the coronavirus it becomes a seasonal virus, and then next year it kills like 6 million Americans.
Yeah. That would be good.
And people are like, well, at least he's not a fascist. At least we don't have a fascist president. It's fascism.
Yeah. It turns out having no strategy was actually the best strategy for the virus.
Mm-hmm.
It kept it down. And Joe's strategy killed everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone with a big penis, that is.
Yeah, and then we will
And then
be
we
left.
We come out of this.
And in the
with all
land
the
of the
pussy.
small penis,
How about this? Did
the
you
three
know
the
the
3-inch
4-inch
man.
man
that
is
it's
king.
an
This
alternative, an alternative for people looking to cut back on smoking other things?
I did know that, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Cushy Dreams.
CushyDreams.com.
Yep.
Promo code CUMTOWN at checkout for 20% off your first order. Smoke your CBD because you can.
because
because you
can.
can.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you remember the song Lowrider and about the car?
Mm-hmm.
Goes up and down like an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I used to say elevator. Well, how come you got elevators and you got elephants?
Mm.
But they ain't the same, and that's why you never judge a book by its cover. Thank you, Mr. Biden.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
And that's the folksy wisdom that people love. I would love to
I remember going to see Thomas Edison kill an elephant, and everybody was trying to smooch it. They put big old. They got fire hydrant paint, and they put lipstick on the elephant, and we all tried to have sex with it.
They shaved the elephant's pussy. They put
Back
paint
then,
on its tits.
We got the whole stickball team together, and we back then they didn't have duct tape, so we used twine to tile our cocks together, so it would reach the walls of the elephant's pussy. And we all went down to downtown New York. And, came all the way from Delaware. Back then, you used to walk to New York from Delaware. And by the time we got there, which was very difficult because you have to keep in mind we tied our dicks together.
All our cocks were tied together.
We did
twine.
that. We did that in Delaware, and then we marched all the way to New York. By the time we get there, Edison had already killed the thing.
Oh, the pussy had been fucked.
And I don't know. Maybe this expression is lost to time, but you can't fuck a dead elephant.
It turns out you can, though. It's actually the lesson we learned.
People
that
used to
day.
say that all the time. Yeah. That's where it came from, because we did. And boy, were people mad.
Oh man, just eight little newsies with their dicks tied together going to town on a fucking elephant.
Yeah, just orphan Biden.
Came all the way from Scranton.
Hey, you Joe Biden? The guy with the retard brother in the attic?
Yeah, that's me.
Listen, we're all going to tie our dicks together and go fuck an elephant up in Brooklyn. You squaresies or what? Listen, Flip Top. Either you tie your cock to mine with this twine or you're a frickin' queer.
That's I experienced bullying myself that day, so I know how it feels to be, get your dick tied, getting your dick tied and stuck inside an elephant.
Get your dick tied to a Jew's balls and stuck inside an elephant.
Trans bathroom kids saying that they're being suicide bullied in class. And I know that because I've got my dick stuck in an elephant.
They had to cut the elephant's pussy open with the jaws of life.
Those were new at the time. Back then, it was an actual shark. And guess how they got the shark to bite? That's right, you had to fuck it.
We had to fuck the shark.
Somebody else had to fuck the shark. It was a fuck economy. And that's what we're bringing back, is the fuck economy. The sex workers. It's a sex pod.
Workers. The Biden administration will be the most
The
for
entire
for the
cabinet.
OnlyFans, and we are going to show our pussies.
Mm-hmm.
And join me here in a prayer for every pussy.
Another thing you can do is you can buy a Ridge wallet.
Oh wow!
That's the other thing is they got you got to put all your money in it, but then you forget it, and then where's your wallet go?
It's a great point.
Yeah. I'm always forgetting my money.
You know where when you lose the copy and you can't find the copy for Ridge wallet because you didn't put it in the folder.
It's been a while since we've done a read, and
it's been a while, and you don't have the
you
PDF.
don't have the PDF.
Really happy to have him back though.
PDF pussy dick fuck. That's what I thought. What is that? What it is?
Important points. This video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet. It's light, sleek, and industrial. It doesn't fold or awkwardly bulge. You know what? Fuck it. I use it
That's right.
because they sent us one, and it really is. Because Lewis does this shit. He's like, I really use this, bro.
Yeah.
This knife that's an alarm clock, whatever.
Right.
But I remember because I did like Legion of Skanks or whatever, and he had one of these, and I was like, "That's the gayest." What is
Yeah.
But it takes like maybe like 2 or 3 days to get used to.
Yeah, because it's a front pocket wallet. It's not the traditional back pocket.
That's not the fucking point.
That's
Adam.
not the point.
Well,
not
no,
where
you're
you
used
put
to
it in your
having
wallet.
no,
The
but you're used to
membrane, just the
sitting
one
on
bit of
a
sloppy.
What do you mean?
I'm having an honest moment with the
And you're
audience.
trying to fake it.
Your butt is used to sitting down on a
I have
wallet.
never, even with a traditional wallet, put it in my back pocket.
Never.
Well,
How about
Maybe
that?
you do when you're out in the park after 8
to make
p.m.
your ass look fatter.
Yeah.
yeah.
Does anyone want to steal my cash? I'm trying to get my cash.
I hope no one takes my cash.
I hope the Central Park 5 doesn't put a stone across the back of my head and rape me.
Well, I put it for the
Just-
Central Park 5, but I'm hoping for a Central Park 8.5.
I'm looking for a Central Park 8 and 3/4.
8 3/4.
Just leaving a trail of pennies
Mhm.
that leads directly into my ass?
Mhm.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So the reason it takes a little bit to get used to is because it looks fucking weird. It's like two little fucking slats of metal.
With an elastic
I got
kind of thing.
because they gave us a couple, and I got the carbon fiber one, and I think I gave the aluminum and steel ones to lessers.
Wasn't that us?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never got one.
Yeah.
So maybe just
I
you.
think I gave it.
Well,
to
they don't
someone.
make big fat guy wallets.
I don't want to fucking.
There's not enough room in here for.
First of all, I don't even have a wallet.
for-
So thank you very much.
What do you have?
I have a little fucking case on my
yes,
phone.
he keeps individual.
I don't. Whatever Nick's about to say, I don't.
Crap.
all of his
singles.
bills he bakes into fortune cookies. So anytime he has to spend
Carry
money,
around a big
he
bag.
has a big-
I have
gets
to
a little
eat-
treat.
Something costs $100. I have to eat 100 fortune cookies before
Yes.
buying it.
Yeah,
And don't be like Stavros. Get the Ridge wallet.
it's true. It's a weight loss program.
I love this thing. It came with like a screwdriver that's like in case you need to tighten it. But I've had it for like fucking 2 years, and I've never needed to like I don't know what the
And
fuck.
I will
I guess
vouch
if you're a
Nick
dumb-
literally does use it.
If you're
He
a
really
dumbass,
does.
it stretches out the elastic because you're like, I don't know where my cards are.
Mhm.
Maybe that's a problem. But I'm good. I'm good. Like use it. Like you can use it with one hand.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
And
You can push the cards out.
A lot of
you
people
can
who
be
listen to the
jacking
show.
off and getting your card out.
I have Parkinson's disease.
Yep. Nick's
You know.
shaking something fierce.
I
right
have.
now.
Yeah. I have muscular dystrophy,
Mm-hmm.
and even I, as a disabled person,
You can
Disabled
use
person
the
with
wallet.
I have no
fucked up
trouble using
arms.
this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be funny if I was like a paraplegic.
Yeah.
We
for
were doing
sure.
this show, and it
If
never
you were in
really
a
came up.
wheelchair,
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
that would be a good trump card for
Mhm.
you to get in complete trouble and then just bust out the I'm
Yeah.
actually in a wheelchair.
I was like, I don't know why it made me laugh so hard, but just imagining using one of those motorized wheelchairs.
Just that's it.
Just
using
because,
it?
yeah, but just like, I can't, because it's such a dumb, obvious bit, but like, just being like, I'm tired.
The ones where you have to control with your mouth.
Yeah,
even?
just like, fuck it, but like, the same posture as Stephen Hawking.
yeah.
And people being like, what's your disease? I'm like, I'm just worn out.
Fucking wiped out.
Sleep.
I'm fucking tired, man. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, and I want to get a fucking bath. I want to get a fucking sponge.
I'm trying
bath.
to get a tongue bath from a tie.
Didn't Stephen Hawking get jacked off by the lady that was changing his diaper?
Yeah, he faked the Stephen Hawking's disease so he could have a lady that changes his
I
diaper.
swear to God, I heard he fucked
Yeah.
the lady.
Yeah,
that was changing
I
his
saw it
diaper.
on a YouTube. This guy that does Stevie Wonder isn't blind. videos.
Marisol, did you know that the center of the universe is my asshole? And if you lick it, you'll experience the knowledge of God.
Nice, very good.
I did not know that. Well, there is only one way to find out.
Do not wipe the sazon off your lips before you do it.
What is his computer voice? I knew somebody that could do Stephen Hawking perfectly,
That's not one you need to do perfect.
but he could do the robot.
If you just
voice.
go, I am gay.
Sure, but I mean, it does add something to it.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not you're not worse off doing it perfect.
The universe
You're
is.
doing meatwad. You every impression you don't know starts or ends at meatwad.
This is projection.
No,
Hmm.
it's absolutely not.
You were doing Whoopi Goldberg's meatwad just the other day.
I'm not good. I've never claimed to be a voice guy,
Yeah.
but Bill Cosby ends up as meatwad.
I'm more of a voice hobbyist. I'm not a voice guy.
You're closer to voice guy than I am. I've never done. I don't do voices.
Maybe.
You could if you know what's stopping you from being a voice guy. Fear.
No.
Cowardice.
I'm too old to be afraid.
No, you don't want to be known as because you're a better comedian than voice guy. You don't want to be known as a voice guy and fail at it.
You know, they say that people who are afraid are actually fucking. They got a bunch of shit in their brain.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that what the old guys at Ridge Wallet say?
That's me, Christopher Maloney. Not only can I not do the impression, I don't know any of the people's names. Anybody recognize this character? He's the guy from, I think he was in The Firm. I think he was one of the guys in The Firm. Woo! Yeah! Just looking at some woman you're going to try and fuck after the show. Ma'am, maybe you can recall some sperm out of my penis. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
You used to be able to fuck girls after the show. I remember when we would come out here, we were like rock stars, politicians.
Yeah.
You could fuck girls after the show.
You know Biden was getting so much pussy.
Mm.
Yeah.
When I lived in Austin, there was a guy that was like just.
Do we really have to finish the Ridge
Oh
Wallet
yeah,
read?
yeah.
What's the code?
It's
And it's a beautiful product with a beautiful.
no
fucking,
straight
They
up.
make
I do,
other products
I
too,
do-
right? Phone cases.
Here, hold on.
They make
Ridge.com/cumtown for 10% off. Your
They gave
order.
us our own website.
Ridge.com. Shut up, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
Shut up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Let's-
dude.
You know what? Come on, man.
Jeez.
Just finish the
Shut
read.
the hell up.
Shut up, man.
Come on, dude.
COVID-19 cases surging nationally. Wow, sounds like God is a little unhappy about the results of the election.
There's no other way to read that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking God, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking piece of shit.
What's
And
the
guess-
Pope up to now? It's like every 2 weeks the Pope's like, it's good to get fucked in
If
your
you get
ass.
fucked in the ass, you are
Mhm.
like God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems kind of cool. I like him. He's
I like him, too.
Argentinian,
Yeah.
but not a Nazi.
Yeah, he's one of the good
He
kind.
seems not to be flashy. He's probably not having gay sex.
Yeah, he doesn't like fancy stuff.
He probably would be straight, but isn't because he's
Mhm.
asexual,
People used to say that about JP too, that he got pussy before he became a priest.
which is cool.
yeah.
Ridge.com/cumtown, 10% off your order. I implore you, check it out.
Implore.
I implore you.
We implore you to check out the website.
I'm telling you, I love this.
We
thing.
cannot urge it
I could not.
in a more
Yep.
strong.
So just head
fashion.
over there and say Nick implored you.
Yeah.
Tell him Nick implored me.
Oh, my replacement jump rope is out for delivery.
Wonderful, brother.
I gotta start jump roping again.
Okay.
Yep.
It's really good
Nick,
exercise.
Nick is in a double Dutch team with some neighborhood girls.
Ha ha ha.
Ha
ha.
ha 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 ha.
Yeah, double.
What, are you laughing at me laughing at you?
It's reversing the sarcastic laugh back.
You guys actually are both on a double dick team, and it's when you suck dick. Not
You know
your
what I
dick is
found out
double as
today?
big.
You know what I found out today?
What?
Kangaroos have double pronged penises because kangaroo chicks have double pussies.
That's pretty tight, actually.
I
Yeah.
wonder how Adam found that out.
I found it in
The hard way.
yeah.
You used to have to suck a kangaroo's dick just to get on the boat.
What boat, Mr. President?
You used to take a boat. If you want to go to England back in the day, you had to go through Australia.
That's true.
You've been to
It took
England?
22 years to meet the Queen.
From Dover to
From
London.
Dover to Calais.
The
via
cliffs of
Sydney.
Dover. Is that about Delaware?
Yep.
Yeah.
The beautiful cliffs of Dover, Delaware.
I think this is an appropriate reaction to this boring dog shit election is to have a boring reaction to it.
Yeah. But to
Be
still
like,
stress
wow, election update. I so give a shit. I mean, but how the fuck does anybody care at this point?
I
After
don't
the
know.
last 4 years,
Yeah.
how could you give a shit about Anything.
I was
wanted
hoping
Trump to
Bernie.
lose.
I was hoping Bernie would.
Oh yeah, if
do
Bernie was
something in the primary.
if Bernie was in the
But
mix,
since-
my dick would be hard. I'd be
since-
watching everything.
Since the South Carolina primary, I've been checked out.
Dude, I remember when we thought Biden was absolutely toast.
He was so
and then
bad.
his bitch ass won South Carolina. Who gives a fuck? And then
And Obama-
Obama got off the
The
fucking
fi-
hang glider
The fix was in,
with fucking Richard Branson.
Yep.
He was like, "Oh, I'm gay,"
and they were doing a gay 69 on the hang glider.
Everybody's got to vote for Joe.
Yeah.
And then Pete Buttigieg was like, "Okay." And then fucking Amy Klobuchar was like, "I'm a bitch."
What's she doing?
What's
Clove.
Slob Nabachar do up to?
Her husband got COVID,
Oh,
but I think he got through it.
Oh, I guess Anderson Cooper accidentally called Twitter clitter.
hell yeah,
Wow.
dude.
Like
he's
you-
probably
Now
straight.
that's
He's
funny.
been lying,
Oh yeah,
dude. He was lying to get his fucking career ahead,
Yep.
and now it's proof that he likes pussy.
Let's do some.
Declaring victory, claiming that fraud was being committed, and making false statements on Twitter, essentially saying that.
Wow,
Nice,
dude.
dude.
I love
Straight
politics.
much.
I love the media. And
This guy's fucking straight, dude.
But I think
the
what you're
news.
saying about Trump, like
the
people that
news. I can't get enough of it, dude. Why don't you hit me more with the? It was give me. Let me hear some
What?
of the news. The hits from the news.
me,
No.
oh,
Life.
for your phone.
Whatever.
Okay. No, I think what you were saying about people being wrong about Trump being good for comedy is absolutely right. Like it's going to be nice to like not care who the president is anymore. We could all move on with our lives.
well, he wasn't good for comedy because he was doing all the bits.
Yeah,
was
Biden's
the
easy,
funniest
Biden's
guy.
easy to laugh at.
Yeah.
So's Kamala. She's fucking lame.
Yeah.
And the difference is you would laugh with Trump.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice if I was trying to say this earlier, but if we all like agreed to lie to Trump that he's still the president, like knocked him out for a day, built White House 2, and then just Truman showed him, so we could keep watching the show that we've been watching.
So we could keep getting some nice fucking
Yeah, dude.
press conferences.
Well,
the
set
thing
up fake campaign rallies for him. See like what bits he's doing on the road.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss it, you know.
he's gonna have Trump TV. He's gonna be around forever, dude.
But his guys, like, you know, there's something special about how hard they go for
He's
him.
gonna run for president again. The fuck? Why wouldn't he?
How old is he? 73?
Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
You know he's running again.
He's gonna live to 100.
He loves running, dude. He loves the road.
Yeah,
You know they're gonna fill up fucking arenas for his ass.
yeah.
What we got to do is get a fucking sniper and say what's up to the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? And I won't say anything further.
You want to kill Sonia
I'm not
Sotomayor?
saying no. First of all, Sonya's good with me.
It's
I
cool
fuck
that
with
she's
Sonya.
named after Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I'm cool with her, but I'm just saying.
What's Sotomayor mean in Spanish? Spicy bread?
Yeah.
Spicy mayonnaise.
I thought so.
It's an aioli.
Yeah.
That's her ancestor was back from the village.
Mm-hmm.
Had the spiciest pussies that tasted like mayo.
I'll tell you, I could go for some spicy bread right now.
You got spicy? What is that?
I don't know. I'm going to
Like a
invent
cheese
it.
stick?
No, I'm going to invent that dish.
Mm.
It would have to be. It would have to be oil
Yeah.
rich, something like
Just
ciabatta.
getting on Tinder and inviting Latinas over to me. I'm whipping up some Sotomayor tonight. If you wanted to come over and experience your culture
It
like
does
you've,
sound good.
like you've never experienced it before.
Oh yeah, that's all.
I'm going to shove food in your pussy.
I'm gonna put fucking a sliced bread with
Now put on-
tapatio
Put
in
on
your
this.
pussy.
Put on this ring in case I need favors. This ring so I can summon you, and the other is part of the Shadow organization.
Nick's Pussy Angels.
Mm. Well, Adam, what's new with you?
I heard you made a plan with a friend of ours to go to the batting cages, and that friend invited me. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
hope it's okay if I come with.
Yeah, certainly.
All right.
I'm at,
What else is new?
anyway. I'm busy.
You want to come on Friday?
No, I was telling Nick I'm busy and I can't come anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was someone else you invited.
I'm
You got
I'm
invited
talking
to the batting
Nick.
cages too?
I'm talking to
Sav
Nick.
was already invited, actually.
I'm talking to Nick. and I'm saying I'm busy, I can't come anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
I'm not about necessarily the batting cages. He'll know what I mean.
you guys made another plan.
Well, he'll know. Like, I don't know why the fuck you got to butt into
Stop. We're
everything.
splitting it. We were going to Cheesecake Factory to split the menu.
Yeah, we're doing the
entire
tasting menu.
Yeah.
We're like doing the tasting menu at Cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
remember
rented the whole Cheesecake Factory
We
for
should
Nick's
get
birthday.
we should get tuxedos and top hats and go to Cheesecake Factory and just do like the entire thing.
all
just
of it.
hand the menu back. What do you think that would cost?
It's really
$350.
No, it'd be like $2,000. I
Then
think.
let's do it.
Let's
no,
do it.
it's more than
No,
2,000.
Shh, me and stop.
There's
What are we gonna do? Get 3 tuxedos?
Yeah,
come on.
man.
we can get a third tuxedo.
No. Then people are gonna be like, "What are you? The 3 tenors?" And then it's like, no,
it's going to be embarrassing.
Those guys are-
rather than the 2 John Wicks.
John Wick doesn't wear
He
tuxedo.
wears a tuxedo.
No,
He wears a
doesn't.
full tux.
He wears a tuxedo.
Everyone knows that. He's got tails,
Yeah, the top hat,
an umbrella.
John Wick.
and he's
doesn't
always
wear
doing this with his
Yeah.
hands.
That's so
Nick did
cool.
a really twirly gay wrist thing.
That's what John Wick does all the time.
This is a
Yeah, well, I'm Captain John Wick. I've seen the movie, dude. I know all about.
That's not
John
in
Wick.
the movie.
I'm familiar with John Wick. I've seen it. I know
Uh-huh.
all about it. I know all the cool lines. I know what he dresses like.
All right.
You're not going to prove that I haven't seen John Wick because it's rated
So
R.
drop it.
So just drop it.
Just drop
I'm allowed
it.
to see rated R
He's
movies.
and he has seen.
And I have
Not only
seen
is he
No,
allowed, but even
And he's not afraid of.
he's
I'm-
not. Even if he
I'm
wasn't
not
allowed,
afraid
of rated
I'm not afraid of rated R
not
movies.
afraid, and he would break the rules if he wasn't allowed.
Yeah, if I wasn't allowed, I'd be seeing them anyways.
Rated R isn't scary for
no.
you a little bit.
No, not even.
I thought you said it was. A
No,
little
it's,
scary.
I've never said anything like that.
You kind of alluded to that.
roller coasters, movies, and stuff. That all the grown-up stuff I do.
Mhm. Halloween stuff, is that scary to you?
No.
Yeah,
No,
all
yeah.
that stuff's cool.
I'm not afraid.
I
of
smoke
anything.
cigarettes too, and I drink beer.
Yeah.
You started cigs?
Well, when I watch a rated R movie,
Yeah, when I watch rated R movies, I like to get fucked up off cigs.
I smoke so many cigs.
Me and my friends are getting messed up off cigs while watching.
We're
rated
getting
R.
we're getting buzzed off cigs.
And I don't
we
even
used to
think
get
twice
get
about
fucked up while watching rated R movies. Back then they called it snuff, and we would hang out and we'd watch a man get beaten to death with a hammer on 8mm, and that was a Tuesday. They called that a Tuesday night special. There was a guy named Ricky who'd come by at a little 8mm. He'd set it up and he'd project it on the side of the auto body shop down in downtown Dover. And it was a clip of a Chinese guy getting his brain bashed in with a ball peen hammer up in Dorchester.
Oh, so you knew the guy who did it.